Some outrage tonight. An inmate released from jail early due to coronavirus concerns, only to wind back up where he started, now accused of murder.
And now a family is grieving the loss of 21-year-old Heather Perry. Denver 7's Addie Guajardo spoke with a family member who says Heather would still be here today if that convicted felon was still in jail.
We're a mess, and it's just really hard. I mean, my whole family's they're pretty ripped apart. She was our baby.
Keeping it together is nearly impossible for Ashley Thompson,
Sorry.
as she remembers her 21-year-old cousin, Heather Perry, a young mother of two who was resilient despite a tough life.
Heather was full of fire. She was smart and she was kind, a selfless person.
Cornelius Haney is accused of killing Perry. Just 25 days after he was released on parole from state prison, he was serving time for robbery. His rap sheet dates back to 1998. Haney was first eligible for parole in 2017 and was scheduled for release on August 22nd. He was released 4 months early due to health concerns related to the coronavirus, according to the Department of Corrections. Last month, the governor signed an executive order to lower jail and prison populations due to COVID-19.
Nobody should be released simply because of COVID-19. Of course, the parole board, in making the individual evaluations, and that is a tough job that they do, again, they couldn't have held that person much longer.
Law professor Ian Farrell says the parole board weighs a number of factors, including public safety, the risk of reoffending, and conducts an assessment scale before making a final decision.
There is always a risk that anybody will be violent. So that's the risk that we're running, but we have to weigh that against the interests of people who are incarcerated. People who are in prison are human beings as well.
Ashley called the system broken.
Our system completely failed. It failed, and it failed a good person.
She says Perry was getting her life together and found herself in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Took a mother, took a daughter. No amount of whatever you can throw at that man will ever give her back.
Addie Guajardo, Denver 7.